Oh, there she is. Okay. Come on, sweetie. Come on, puppet. Good girl. Let's see if she got stuck in something. You can do it. Mmm. Here, honey.
Hey, this is your thumbnail, your membership, and the is wrong in here section. There is a go live button on Streamlabs. Under Stream, this is pretty much like go live now kind of section, and you don't have an option to schedule your stream under here. So since we're looking up to save, otherwise we can add it to a playlist right away. I'm not to YouTube Studio and allow live chatters can set. Now let's go ahead and edit our live stream. So this is going to look familiar because it's going to be essentially the same thing as the schedule stream, except you don't have the option to schedule the stream down here. But you can go ahead and edit this on the fly and go. Then we're going to want to go over to our streaming on the left-hand side of the screen and paste your stream key in. And under this 20, you want to go live. I'm going to go live now. And under here, I'll have the option to stop streaming. Now, when I go over to my youtube.com page, under the live dashboard, it's going to display my live stream in the live preview section. Now, under stream setting, I did want to mention, you have the option to unlist your stream once it ends. This means it's not going to be pushed out to your subscribers in their subscription box, so they won't see it. And it's not going to be on your main page under the video section. And this allows your audience to focus on your videos. When they get published, they'll get notifications, whereas your live streams, they'll have to find you under like the left-hand side of the screen in the pop-down window. Under the subscription section, like right here, you can see NASA and PlayStation are live streaming. Then you go to their page, and you can see they're live streaming right now. That's how they can find you live streaming, and the live stream will show up on your main page, just like it does for this PlayStation live stream right now. However, when you go to videos, you'll notice that their live streams aren't in here because they have them unlisted. So if you are going to be like a streaming channel, essentially, you may not want to unlist your live streams. That's how you get your channel growth. Then you may want to enable the page, just like it does for this PlayStation live stream in the pop-down. This means it's not streamed in the live preview section. Now, under stream setting, I did want to mention, you have the option to unlist your stream once it ends. This means it's not going to be pushed out to your subscribers in their subscription box, so they won't see it. And it's not going to be on your main page under the video section. And this allows your audience to focus on your videos. When they get published, they'll get notifications, whereas your live streams, they'll have to find you under like the left-hand side of the screen in the pop-down window. Under the subscription section, like right here, you can see NASA and PlayStation are live streaming. Then you go to their page, and you can see they're live streaming right now. That's how they can find you live streaming, and the live stream will show up on your main page, just like it does for this PlayStation live stream right now. However, when you go to videos, you'll notice that their live streams aren't in here because they have them unlisted. So if you are going to be like a streaming channel, essentially, you may not want to unlist your live streams. That's how you get your channel growth. Then you may want to enable DVR so you can go back and see your live stream as you're live streaming at the moment. And you have your stream latency, normal latency, low latency, or ultra low latency. Go.
So the is under key. Now it's very important that you don't ship 24 hours late. Once you get it authorized, it's going to take 24 hours before you can get access to a stream key that we're going to need to be able to utilize. So once you set it up today, if you've never done it before, 24 hours later, you'll get access to a stream key. So once you're here on this dashboard, you're going to come to the left-hand side where it says stream. Okay, now what you're going to see here is you're going to see a stream key. Now it's very important that you don't share the stream key with anyone because whoever has that stream key is going to be able to stream on your behalf. So we're simply going to go ahead and select copy. And once you copy that, you're going to open up Streamlabs. On the left-hand side, you're going to come to this little gear icon, and you're going to come to where it says Stream. You're going to make sure this says Streaming Services. Under Service, you want to make sure it says YouTube RTMPS. And then here where it says server, you want to select primary YouTube ingest server. And then here, you're going to want to paste that stream key. You're then going to go ahead and hit done. And that's going to go ahead and get it connected. And now we want to make sure we have the right settings set up. So that way, when you go live to YouTube, everything looks good. So again, you're going to select settings. You're going to come to where it says output. For output mode, you're going to want to select advanced. And then you're going to want to go ahead and follow what I have here. For encoder, you're going to want to use X264. For rate control, you're going to want to use CBR. For bit rate, you're going to want to put 9,000. Now, this is all going to be dependent on your internet speed. So you're going to want to go to speedtest.net. I'll put a link in the description of this video. And you want to focus on your upload speed. If your upload speed is above 10, then you're able to go ahead and utilize what I have here. But if it's not, we want to typically go about half of what that upload speed is the number you want to put there, right? Then you're going to put keyframe 2, CPU usage very fast, profile high, tune 0 latency. Now, once you hit done and then you go live, if you have any kind of lag, I have a video on my channel showcasing you the best settings to utilize if you're having lag during your stream.
What the heck are all these? It should look a lot more similar to this. Once your YouTube channel is linked, that's all we need for the stream tab. So we're gonna move to the output tab. The output tab is the main reason why first-time streamers get really upset, and half the reason why I have a bald patch on the top of my head. What we wanna do is change the output mode to advanced, and it'll open up more settings for us to mess with. We'll start with the streaming tab. Audio track 1, and then we're gonna look at our encoder. If you have NVIDIA NVEC New, select that one. If you don't, choose whatever else you have here. And if you have none of those, you can go ahead with X264. In this case, I'm gonna use NVEC New. For the rate control, we're going to choose CB 1000 kilobits per second. Other questions? So that leaves me settings. So rate control is CB max B frames 80p. The output FPS value. And since we have recording settings here, but since this is a YouTube streaming video, let me know in the comments down below if you want me to make one just for recording because the settings are different. The audio tab, you can set everything to 320. And the replay buffer is a little complicated, but it's not necessary for streaming whatsoever. So you can have it disabled if you want. So let's move to the audio tab. If we want the best audio quality, we want to do 48 kilohertz for the sample rate. Channels are stereo. For the desktop audio device 1, you want to have whatever your speakers are. So if you want, you can use device 1, and that's just number 8. And then anytime I press the number pad 8, it'll do this action. So if I press the number pad 8, it'll start my stream. One thing I'd recommend is actually going into your scenes, and then you can go all the way down for one of your scenes, and you can have your switch to scene hotkey. So anytime I press number pad 1, it takes reasons. The only other thing that I'd recommend changing is scrolling all the way down and then make sure that dynamically change bitrate when dropping frames in your stream. And then click on the import overlay button. You can hit exactly that. But you've heard of the Elgato stream and you want to share your option, and I know a lot of one monitor thing and you want to share your screen like through Zoom, then it'll make OBS into a webcam so that way you can use it through Zoom and some other things. But it's experimental feature, so it might add this is a new experiment, or you can go to community Discord there, or you can go to their Streamlabs support. This one.
With the recent moves we are going to be covering to get used in this video on the reels. So, service, you need to make sure you've got YouTube RTMPS selected. This means that we are going to stream to YouTube. Makes sense? We're not.
Are you considering, yes, you version that's will be your chat room if events that happen, soon stuff on it? For those, click on Twitch because I made a different scene, all of my different scenes and sources volume. And you can adjust login button, go to the stream tab right here, and then go to YouTube and log in there. Once you've got your YouTube account linked, we'll click on done. And let's make our first scene real quick. So for me, I'm going to click this plus button and it's going to be a new scene. So I'll hit done. I'm going to scroll down. I see that the new scene is selected. There's no sources whatsoever. So let's add both our game capture and a webcam. You don't have to add both, but I'll show you how to do it real quick. So we'll click on the plus button next to sources. We're going to click on screen capture, then we'll click on add source, click on add new source. No sources whatsoever. So let's add both our game capture and a webcam. You don't have to add both, but I'll show you how to do it real quick. So we'll click on the plus button next to sources. We're going to click on screen cap.